Wow. Okay, let's just dive right into this one, because honestly, it is a heavy one today. If you've been following this series, I want you to just close your eyes for a second. Imagine the sweat-drenched, absolute tension radiating out of the Buffalo Sabres locker room right now. In this explainer, we are dropping right into the immediate aftermath of a truly crushing Game 5 collapse.
6-3. Just let that sink in for a moment. 6-3. It is an incredibly ugly final score, right? That is the kind of deficit that just sits heavy in your chest. And it's exactly the result that has pushed Buffalo to the absolute brink of elimination, leaving them staring down a 3-2 series deficit against Montreal. Their margin for error? Completely gone.
So let's get into Section 1, deconstructing the collapse.
Okay, picture this. In the first period, the Sabres are absolutely flying out there. Montreal's rookie goalie, Jakub Dobes, is uncharacteristically leaky, and Buffalo jumps to a thrilling 3-2 lead on goals from Jason Zucker, Doan, and Konsta Helenius. The building is electric. But then, we hit the second period. Dobes makes this absolutely unbelievable grade A save on Tage Thompson, and from that exact moment, the momentum just dies. Montreal violently erupts. They completely punish Buffalo with a staggering 3-goal blitz in just 9 minutes and 32 seconds.
Montreal's head coach, Martin St. Louis, summed it up perfectly. He said, and I quote, "It changed the game." He's talking about that massive save on Thompson. That single, hyper-detailed moment completely erased Buffalo's momentum, snatched away their lead, and turned the tide forever.
And what about the Sabres players? Honestly, they were left completely breathless. Rasmus Dahlin practically admitted it, saying, "They rolled over us pretty heavy in the second. It's hard to find the rhythm." And it's true. Montreal completely dominated the pace. They outshot Buffalo 12-7 in that disastrous middle frame and just aggressively kept the puck pinned in the Sabres' end.
Moving right along to Section 2, let's look at the goaltending drama.
So Alex Lyon was actually tapped to replace Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen for the third period. But his playoff swing lately has been jarring to say the least. Remember, he had this massive hot start against Boston, boasting a 3-1 record and a .944 save percentage, but compare that to his sudden cold streak against Montreal. We are looking at an 0-2 record with just a .857 save percentage. In the regular season, these guys were literally one of the league's most consistent tandems. Now, neither one is finding a rhythm.
And the players are fully owning it. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen faced the media, and you could practically feel the agonizing weight on his shoulders. He said, flat out, 5 goals is unacceptable. That shouldn't be happening. I have to be better. He even pointed out that Montreal was finding the back post on plays that just weren't materializing earlier in the playoffs. It's rough.
But head coach Lindy Ruff, he stepped right in to protect his guy. He told the press, "All year we haven't made it about our goaltenders, and we won't make it about our goaltender now." You can see Ruff is actively shielding his netminders from the media fallout here. He's openly acknowledging that Ukko-Pekka had absolutely no chance on those first 2 goals because of some truly brutal defensive miscues by the team as a whole.
Which brings us to Section 3, missing in action.
0. Yeah, it is almost unbelievable. That number represents top-line skater Alex Tuch's total points in this entire series against Montreal. 0 points. Coach Ruff is understandably demanding more. He stated, "You have to believe in your top guys and they have to get it done for you." Now, Ruff did note that Tuch might just be overthinking things, trying a bit too hard to make an extra play. But the urgent reality of the situation is this. These guys have to get their feet moving. If they want this season to survive, the top line clearly has got to perform.
All right, let's pivot to some good news in Section 4, hope on the road.
Believe it or not, there is a massive silver lining keeping Buffalo's championship dreams alive. Just look at this breakdown. Their home ice playoff record, a dismal 2-4. But on the road, they are an incredible 4-1. Miraculously, this team demonstrably thrives in the hostile, loud environments of enemy arenas. It's wild.
Which gives us this absolutely amazing, slightly desperate quote from Lindy Ruff. He said, "If our road play is what we need, we will come back and pretend we are on the road." I absolutely love that. It perfectly captures the psychological mind games a coach has to play to trick his team into finding that winning rhythm when facing elimination.
So, as we wrap up this explainer, this is the burning question we're all left with. Can the Sabres actually pretend they're on the road to force the Game 7? Will the goaltending stabilize? Will Alex Tuch finally break his silence? The tension is absolutely sky high right now, and I'm desperate to see how this dramatic sports narrative concludes on Saturday. Thank you so much for joining me, and we will see what happens next.